for certain corrections for these meeting minutes, and I did send those out, highlighted in red. Open for discussion.
Thank you. Trustee Senior?
No question.
Trustee Abraham?
None.
Trustee Armour?
No questions.
Trustee Miller?
No questions.
Mr. Clerk, can we get a roll call, please?
Yes, we can. Trustee Abraham.
Yes.
Trustee Senior.
Yes.
Trustee Armour.
No.
Trustee Chalmalabi is absent. Trustee Miller.
Yes.
Madam President, this carries 3-0. Thank you. Next, item 5, consideration to approve expenditures, grand
Mr.
total
Clerk,
of all
hold on a
funds.
second. Mr.
Mr.
Clerk,
Clerk, I believe trustee Armour voted no.
Yeah, both
I'm sorry,
times.
3-1.
Both times.
3-1 is the vote.
Yeah, both times. Yep, thank
We
you.
have 3 affirmatives, 1
Yeah,
negative.
yeah. No,
All
it still passed.
Thank you for the record. I appreciate that. Consideration for approval of the expenditures, grand total of all funds, $791,142.59.
Motion to approve.
Second.
It's been properly motioned by trustee Abraham, seconded by trustee Armour. Madam President.
thank you. Trustee Abraham on the Finance Committee, will you please read the warrant list?
Sure, this will be the AP warrant list for October 27th, 2021. Our first vendor is Air One Equipment Incorporated, $5,208. L. Warren Oil Company Incorporated, $21,464.10. AT&T, $18,163.31. B&F Construction Code Services, $8,687.30. Blue Cross Blue Shield of Illinois, $163,183.69. ComEd, $4,595.63. Group Incorporated, $45,531.88. Delgado Law Group, LLC, $17,195. Echo Clean Maintenance Incorporated, $2,504. Edwin Hancock Engineering, $27,459.99. Lincoln National Life Insurance, $7,317.78. J. Narduli Concrete Incorporated, $338,588.10. Joseph L. Ponsetto, $4,290. Legacy Fire Apparatus, $51,500. Montana and Welch LLC, $3,851.25. Paramedic Billing Services Incorporated, $3,428.81. Pollard Water, $2,961.34. Robert Reed, $2,500. Village of Romeoville Fire Academy, $3,300. South Central Capital Group LLC, $6,625. West Cook County Solid Waste Management, $13,016.11. Westfield Ford Incorporated, $6,001.68. Our total expenditures over $2,500 is $757,372.97. Total expenditures, $791,142.59. Percentage of total is 96%. We do have a manual payment for the vendor of Adriana Segovia. It's dated as of 10/21/2021. Check number 81745 in the amount of $750. For the funds to be affected, general fund, $353,341.35. Garbage fund, $58,547.99. Motor fuel tax fund, $18,189.99. Roosevelt Road tip fund, $346,033.10. Capital projects fund, $536. Water and sewage fund, $14,494.16, for a grand total of $791,142.59. That's the end of my report, Madam Mayor.
Thank you. Trustee Senior, you have any questions or comments?
No question.
Trustee Abraham?
None.
Trustee Armour?
No questions.
Trustee Miller?
No comments.
Mr. Clerk, can we get a roll call, please?
Yes, we can, Madam President. Trustee Abraham?
Yes.
Trustee Senior? Yes. Trustee Armor?
Yes.
Trustee Chamalave is absent. Trustee Miller?
Yes.
And Madam President, this carries 4-0. Thank you. Next, item 6, presentation, we have none. Item 7, old business, none. Item 8, new business. A motion to approve the appointment of Pierre Smith to the rank of Deputy Police Chief by Police Chief Thomas Mills pursuant to Section 617 of the Village Code.
Motion to approve.
Second.
It's been properly motioned by Trustee Miller, seconded by Trustee Abraham. Madam President, open for discussion.
Trustee Senior, you have any questions or comments?
No questions.
Thank you. Trustee Abraham?
No questions.
Trustee Armor?
No questions.
Trustee Miller?
I would like for you to read the memorandum that we received from the police chief when you get done with all the
Okay.
questions. I don't have any questions or comments.
Okay, so I will read the memo that we received from Chief Mills, and I'm gonna take off my mask because I wanna make sure that you all can hear me. So, Chief Mills, sent a memo to my office dated October 21st. On August 6, 2021, Deputy Chief Kevin Wagner retired from the Broadview Police Department, creating a vacancy for this position. I am therefore requesting this vacancy be filled by Sergeant Pierre Smith and brought before the village board on Monday, November 1st, 2021 for approval. If approved, I would request the effective date to be Tuesday, November 2nd, with an official swearing in at the November 15, 2021 village board meeting. But we can swear you in tonight, and the clerk is prepared to swear you in tonight. And I do want to say, I think this is an excellent choice that the police chief have made to make you deputy chief. When we had back-to-back retirees giving us 2 weeks' notice of the positions creating this vacancy, Pierre Smith stepped up to the plate with no questions asked. He came to my office and said, "What can I do to assist?" And so the village administrator and myself with the command staff that was still there had leadership where we could, those that was next to rank up for the command staff, which was Pierre Smith and Sergeant Akim, to step up to the plate to kind of know the ins and out of the command staff and what that would look like. So I want to personally say thank you. Thank you for stepping up and looking out for Broadview. And so when we talk about leadership, this is the leadership that we need in our police department. Those that just step up to the plate to just do whatever it takes to make us keep the ball moving in the right direction. He asked no questions. He came to me and asked, what can we do? What can I do to support you? Because we were in a situation with retirees back to back and only giving us 2 weeks notice to retire. The men that worked in that department worked in this department for almost 30 years. And to give us 2 weeks notice of retirement, somebody had to step up to the plate. And the two men in that department that stepped up to that plate was Sergeant Akim and Sergeant Pierre Smith. So I commend you and I thank you, and it's a well-deserved and an honor to get you sworn in tonight to be our next deputy chief for the Broadview Police Department. And you're also creating history in our police department, the first Black deputy chief. So I guess without further ado, Mr. Clerk and Chief Mills, if you want to come swear me in.
Before we do that, let's take the roll call and get them approved, and
Okay.
then we'll swear in.
Thank you.
We have a roll call now, Mayor?
Yes.
Okay, roll call. Trustee Abraham,
Yes.
Trustee Senior,
Yes.
Trustee Armor,
Yes.
Trustee Chamalabi is absent. Trustee Miller,
Yes.
and this passes 4-0.
Chief Mills?
Can you please raise your right hand and repeat after me? I,
Pierre Smith,
having been appointed to the office of Deputy Police Chief
having been appointed to the office of Deputy Police Chief
in the Village of Broadview, County of Cook, State of Illinois,
in the Village of Broadview, County of Cook, State of Illinois,
do solemnly swear that I will support
do solemnly swear that I will support
the Constitution of the United States,
the Constitution of the United States,
the Constitution of the State of Illinois,
the Constitution of the State of Illinois,
and I will faithfully discharge the duties
and I will faithfully discharge the duties
of the Broadview Police Department
of the Broadview Police Department
according to the best of my ability.
according to the best of my ability.
Congratulations, Deputy Chief. Appreciate you.
Sure. You want to say a few words?
First of all, thank you for my coworkers, police department, fire department for coming down, friends, family, residents. This is an honor for me. I'm going to do everything in my power to move Broadview forward. We're going to work together. This isn't a me thing. It's a we thing. We're going to do this together. I promise you I'm going to give it 110% and then a little bit more. So thank you for the kind words, Mayor. I am here to serve. I am at your disposal. Chief Mills, I'm here to serve. Thank you very much for coming.
Maybe they should wait. Maybe they should wait until. Maybe they should wait until. Everybody. He didn't come. He wanted the next time.
All right, Mr. Clerk.
Yeah.
We're gonna appoint him and come in on.
I'm gonna shut the doors, but don't forget the echo when you hear, so if everyone can step outside, you got it.
Okay, continuing on. Item B, a motion to authorize the Board of Fire and Police Commissioners to proceed with the promotion of Michael Akim to the rank of lieutenant for the Police Department of the Village of Broadview, Illinois, to fill a lieutenant vacancy.
Motion to approve. Second.
Second.
It's been properly motioned by Trustee Miller, seconded by Trustee Abraham. Madam President.
Thank you. Trustee Senior, you have any questions or comments?
No question.
Trustee Abraham?
No questions.
Trustee Armor?
No question.
Trustee Miller?
So no questions, but just a comment on both appointments and rank ups. I appreciate the fact that the Village of Broadview is making these decisions to promote internally. Thank you, Chief Mills, for coming in and reviewing your staff to see who was capable of moving up and what we needed to do to keep that momentum going within the department. When the mayor brought it to me about Smith moving up, I kind of was elated because it gives our kids something to look forward to say that, you've made a career in Broadview. You can move ahead when you stay the course and run the course out. Same thing with not to take anything from Akim, but the same thing with him. I love the fact that they're ready to stay. And it's no shade for deciding to retire after 30 years. I hope I can retire in about 10. And I will not give more than 2-week notice because that's what I'm gonna do too. But outside of that, congratulations to those guys that's moving forward with their retirement or next phase in life. We're gonna be great in Broadview. Our mayor always says Broadview strong. I think we have a department on both sides that can make us continue to be strong and move ahead. So I didn't want to steal from anything from the mayor for the last conversation, but just making sure that we're all aligned to say that this was a great decision, and hopefully they'll stay the course with us.
Thank you, Trustee Miller. So during the appointment of Deputy Chief Smith, I did kind of give some accolades to Sergeant Akim. When we were lacking in the command staff, he stepped up, to fill in whatever he needed to do. And I can honestly say, just working in the building every single day, that they were over there trying to soak in as much knowledge from the history that's been in the department over 25 years, trying to soak that up within 2 weeks. And I think they grasped it. And the chief said it best: law enforcement is law enforcement, no matter where you go. But we do need good leadership. And I think these 2 appointments tonight exhibits excellent leadership. I've seen it firsthand out of those 2 guys that just stepped up to the plate without even being asked, like, what can we do to get us through? So I appreciate that, and I appreciate the appointments that the chief has made. I mean, good selection. Well in tune, 2 individuals that want to rank up and want to do a good job. So I think we've made some good choices here tonight. So, Mr. Clerk, can we get a roll call, please?
We sure can, Madam President. Trustee Abraham,
Yes.
Trustee Senior,
Yes.
Trustee Armour,
Yes.
Trustee Chalmalabi is absent, Trustee Miller,
Yes.
and Madam President, this carries 4-0. Thank you all. Next is item C, Broadview School Choice Week Proclamation.
One motion?
Mayor, do you need a motion for
We
that?
don't need a motion.
You want to read the proclamation? Would you like me to?
I'll just read it.
Okay.
So this is a proclamation for School Choice Week proclamation. It's a nationwide proclamation that comes in. We get it every year as it relates to the school choice and having just healthy schools and good schools within our community. So the proclamation reads as, whereas all children in the village of Broadview should have access to the highest quality education possible, and whereas Broadview recognizes the important role that an effective education plays preparing all students in Broadview to be successful adults, and whereas quality education is critical, important to the economy, vitality of Broadview and its residents, and whereas Broadview is home to a multitude of high-quality public and non-public schools from which parents can choose for their children, in addition to families who educate their children in the home, and whereas educational variety not only helps to diversify our economy, but it also enhances the vibrancy of our community, and whereas Broadview has many high-quality teaching professionals in all types of school settings who are committed to educating our children, and whereas School Choice Week is celebrated across the country by millions of students, parents, teachers, educators, schools, and organizations to raise awareness of the need of effective educational option. Now, therefore, I, Katrina Thompson, do hereby recognize January 23rd through 29th, 2022 as Broadview School Choice Week, and I also call this observation to be at attention of all of our citizens. Signed, Katrina Thompson, Village President, Village of Broadview. So this will go back to the Department of is issued by, the proclamation is issued by National School Week. So to go back to them for us to be recognized as a participating municipality in the United States. Okay.
Okay. Next is item D, a resolution endorsing the
Hold
20.
on, Mr. Clerk.
Do we vote on it?
Oh,
No, do we need a motion? I asked that.
Okay,
It's just a
Not for a
proclamation.
proclamation.
okay.
Okay.
Oh, please.
okay. Item D, a resolution endorsing the 2021 Climate Action Plan for the Chicago region.
Now do you need a motion for that?
Yes.
That's a motion for that one?
Yes.
All right, motion to approve.
Second.
It's been properly motioned by trustee Abraham, seconded by trustee Miller. Madam President?
So you all know that we have the Broadview Alliance for Sustainability, our economic sustainability plan. The climate action plan is for the Chicago region. So it's a little bit over 250 municipalities that's in the Chicagoland region. And so this is where we talk about water conservation, clean energy, solar paneling, energy efficiency. And this is a plan that we've been working on since 2019. And so this proclamation, or this resolution, is just acknowledging that we accept the climate action plan, which came out of the Metropolitan Mayor's Caucus. I was actually one of the advisors on this document. The document is about 180 pages long, talking about climate control. But it's something that we partnered with to make us accountable to the climate and the opportunities that presented. So we talk about the interim targets, the mitigation objectives, and then our goals. We have our own goals as it relates to the village of Broadview. When we talk about solar paneling and electric vehicles, we have our own plan, and we will be rolling that out at the end of the year. So trustee Senior, you have any questions?
No, I have no questions.
Okay, trustee Abraham,
No questions.
trustee Armour.
Just one simple question. What comprises of the Chicago region?
The Chicago region is within our region, so it's 250 municipalities within our region. So it's some that's in Lake County, Cook County. I don't know if it's Will,
Yeah,
but it's within our region. So it's not like cities, it's like a big area scope, so it covers like some counties in our region.
Okay.
I don't know all of the municipalities that's in the region, but it's a lot of us. 200 to be exact, 256 mayors.
All right. Thank you. That's it.
Okay, trustee Miller?
No questions.
Mr. Clerk, can we get a roll call, please?
Yes, we can, Madam President. Trustee Abraham?
Yes.
Trustee Senior?
Yes.
Trustee Armour?
Yes.
Trustee Chamalabi is absent. Trustee Miller?
Yes.
And this carries, Madam President, 4-0. Thank you. Next, item E, a resolution authorizing the village president to enter into a certain agreement with Illinois Bell Telephone Company doing business as AT&T Illinois for certain Centric services for the village of Broadview, County of Cook, State of Illinois.
Motion to approve.
Second.
It's been properly motioned by trustee Abraham, seconded by trustee Armour. Madam President, open for discussion.
Thank you. Trustee Senior?
No question.
Trustee Abraham?
No questions.
Trustee
No
Armour?
questions.
Trustee Miller?
Do you want to give feedback on this for the residents?
So this is a contract that with AT&T, this is for our Syntec services, which is our 10-digit emergency lines at the fire and police department. So this actually came out of the Ike 911 center as it relates to how we have telecommunications through our phone lines.
Thank you.
You have any questions or comments?
No.
Okay, thank you. Mr. Clerk, can we get a roll call, please?
Yes, ma'am. Roll call. Trustee Abraham.
Yes.
Trustee Senior.
Yes.
Trustee Armour.
Yes.
Trustee Chamalabi is absent. Trustee Miller.
Yes.
Madam President, this carries 4-0. Thank you.
Thank you.
Next, item F, a resolution authorizing the village president to enter into a certain agreement with Carano Incorporation doing business as CNC Pest Control for certain pest control services for the village of Broadview, County of Cook, State of Illinois.
Motion to approve. Second.
It's Been properly motioned by trustee Senior, seconded by trustee Abraham. Madam President.
Thank you. This is to change pest controls in the fire department. So Chief Kenny wanted to go with another vendor. You want to tell us about that, Chief?
So this is just a new company that's going to reduce our cost. We actually had a void of 6 months when we were changing these over. And I don't like mice and rats. So our bay doors are open and closed all the time. We back up to the railway. We need this in place.
Okay, thank you. Trustee Senior, you have any questions or comments?
No question.
Trustee Abraham?
No questions.
Trustee Armor?
No questions.
Trustee Miller?
So is trying to confirm how their fee structure is working. There's a couple different amounts here. So are they charging us just an annual rate?
There's an initial rate because they have to put all new traps out for us. So that's a cost itself. And then there's an annual rate that we pay. So those are the difference in costs.
Okay, thanks.
Thank you. Mr. Clerk, can we get a roll call, please?
Yes, we can, Madam President. Trustee Abraham,
Yes.
trustee Senior,
Yes.
trustee Armor,
Yes.
trustee Chamalabi is absent, trustee Miller,
Yes.
and this carries 4-0, Madam President. Thank you all. Next, item G, a resolution authorizing the village president to enter into a certain agreement with Target Solutions Learning, LLC, doing business as Vector Solutions for certain training and risk management solutions, software, and services for the village of Broadview, county of Cook, state of Illinois.
Motion to approve.
Second.
It's been properly motioned by trustee Abraham, seconded by trustee Senior. Madam President.
Chief Kenny?
So for a long time, we've been doing very archaically by paper, still doing our scheduling, doing our payroll by hand, everything like that. This is giving us checks and balances. Everything is in the system. For example, if somebody calls in sick, they have to call the station, wait to get a hold of an officer, to get approval, to find somebody to cover them. Now it will go into the program. If someone's calling off sick, it'll go through a list that we have. It'll auto call because it's part of our I am responding emergency callback system. And it'll put everybody in order who's next to get the time slot and things like that. So it actually takes a lot of the work out of extra work that we're doing and puts it into a program that tallies it up. And now when I go and check it, I'm not doing everyone's math all over again. So it's an excellent program. We actually went through 3 programs to test, and this was the one that worked best for our department.
Okay. Thank you. Trustee Senior?
No question.
Trustee Abraham?
No questions. I'm glad you tested it out.
Thank you. Trustee Armor?
No questions.
Trustee Miller?
So just for the record, the annual fee on this is $2,000, or is the annual fee just the $2,641?
Yes.
Was it the $2,492?
Annual total, $2,641.
And in comparison to the other vendors that you,
There weren't major price differences. I believe one was around 2,700 and the other one was 3,000. Even though they were the cheapest, they're still more compatible because we
compatible?
because we have the other, we have Target Solutions in place right now for our training and for our I am responding, which is the emergency callback. So it works much better together.
Okay, thanks.
Thank you. Mr. Clerk, can we get a roll call, please?
Yes, we can, Madam President. Trustee Abraham,
Yes.
trustee Senior,
Yes.
trustee Armor,
Yes.
trustee Chamalabi is absent, trustee Miller,
Yes.
and Madam President, this carries 4-0. Thank you. Next, item H, a resolution authorizing the village president to enter into a certain memorandum of understanding with United American Marketing for certain COVID-19 testing services for the village of Broadview, county of Cook, state of Illinois.
Motion to approve.
Second.
It's been properly motioned by trustee Abraham, seconded by trustee Armor. Madam President.
Thank you. So last week, the fire chief, police chief, village administrator, and myself met with UAM to provide COVID testing for the employees that may have accommodations based off our mandated policy. And this organization or this company came to us with us not having to, we don't have to pay for the service. And the benefit of this, we can open it up to everyone. They also provide COVID vaccinations as well with the booster. So we can do community initiatives surrounding the COVID to get more people vaccinated, or they'll be set up so that they'll be set up over by the firehouse Monday through Friday or Saturday. Monday through Saturday, they'll be there so that they can take tests. They actually gave us some testing kits so that we can start testing our own employees that have not fell into the guidelines of the policy, so that we can regularly test them based off of our policy within the village. So that's what this MOU is just establishing a relationship. There's no financial burden to the village whatsoever. The only thing that we have to give them is space to set up where people could come in and test. The ideal was over by the fire department because they can come in and not hold up traffic in our municipal lot, and it's conducive for it to be parked over there. And the chief and all of them went over there to look at the spacing and stuff. So we're going to get some marketing signage to let people know that we do have COVID regular testing here, and they do test for PCR and what's the other one? It's one other one that's
SARS. I don't know.
it's one other one, PCR and the rapid test. So we can get PCR and the rapid test. Trustee Senior, you have any questions?
No question, but I'm glad I'm glad that they're doing that because it's saving us some type of money.
It is. Trustee Abraham?
No questions, but I'm happy we did that to be more proactive.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Trustee Armour?
Yeah, I like that idea. Thank you for, Chief, for doing that. So.
Thank you. Trustee Miller?
I hate to be like the thorn, right? But outside of them providing the service, are they also responsible for the liability if anything comes about, considering the fact that they're administering the vaccine and the test on our premises?
The village will assume no liability for theft or damage to, that's to their
To
property.
the property, I mean, to the
But
person.
so it's the liability with them having a testing mechanism falls upon them. The only thing is we providing a space for them. So we're not administering the test, we're not giving out the test, they doing all of the vaccination and the testing. The only liability is them being parked on the fire department.
Okay, I still would like that lingo to be added in, since they clarified that we weren't responsible for their property. I still wanted to notate that we're not responsible. If someone walks out the trailer and they pass out and they hit their head or anything of that nature, like, can we have that?
Sure.
Thanks. On paragraph 14, I think on page 2, it says that UAM will maintain appropriate insurance and will provide the village with a certificate of insurance upon request. So if we had that certificate of insurance on file and we would ask them to name us as an additional name assured, would that satisfy your concerns?
Yes.
Okay. And we'll make sure who's ever following up on
Well,
this.
they have to
Madam Mayor-
provide their certificate of insurance anyway.
Yes,
because they on
you're
our
right.
property.
Yeah, if that satisfies your
required.
request.
That would satisfy my request. It's not notated in there. I know that there are certain things that we kind of allow. I just want to make sure that that's
Sure.
one that we're protected from. That was it.
Okay, thank you. Mr. Clerk, can we get a roll call, please?
Yes, we can, Madam President. Trustee Abraham?
Yes.
Trustee Senior?
Yes,
Trustee Armour?
Yes.
Trustee Chamalavi is absent. Trustee Miller?
Yes.
And Madam President, this carries 4-0. Thank you. Next is item 9, application for the authority to expend funds totaling $41,702 for Curry Motors, Police Department. Need a motion.
Motion to approve.
Second.
motion to approve.
Been properly motioned by Trustee Miller, seconded by Trustee Abraham. Madam President?
So the chief need a vehicle because the vehicle that came with the position is probably 15 years old. And it's got a lot of mechanical problems with that. And it would cost us more to keep it running than to purchase a new one. So the money is in the budget for us to authorize the payment. And That's it. Trustee Senior, you have any questions?
No question.
Trustee Abraham?
No questions.
Trustee Armor?
No question.
Trustee Miller?
No questions.
Mr. Clerk, can we get a roll call, please?
Yes, we can, Madam President. Trustee Abraham.
Yes.
Trustee Senior.
Yes.
Trustee Armor.
Yes.
Trustee Chamalabi is absent. Trustee Miller.
Yes.
And Madam President, this carries 4-0. Thank you all. Next is item 10, Village Clerk. I have no report this evening, Madam President, which moves us to item 11, Village President, Mayor Katrina Thompson.
Thank you, and good evening to all of our viewing audience. So just a couple of highlights that's taking place. The senior housing, we will have a senior housing question meeting on Wednesday, November 10th from 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. We just got the notice today, so once we get all the information out, we'll try to get it out between tomorrow and Wednesday. So just heads up that we are going to have a Q&A for the seniors for the senior housing on Wednesday, November 10th from 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. COVID cases in Broadview with 6 new cases, 67% vaccinated with at least 1 dose, 53.7% vaccinated with the complete vaccine series. I just want the community to really know how hard we work to get everybody vaccinated, how important it is to be vaccinated if you're not vaccinated, to not just protect yourself, but to protect someone else. I got a personal story. I have a really good friend who's in the hospital who did not believe in getting vaccinated. And she is fighting for her life right today because she's not vaccinated. And so I encourage everyone to get vaccinated if you have not. And, for whatever reasons you don't want to, really consider being vaccinated, because you could be that person that's in the hospital on breathing treatments and wanting to be out the hospital and thinking about how come I didn't get vaccinated when you have an opportunity to be vaccinated. But I'm really excited about what we do here and the work that we do in the village of Broadview, because we're all committed to making us a safe, healthy community. All of the board of trustees, including myself and the clerk, are vaccinated. All of your elected officials that sit in the village of Broadview are vaccinated. All of our department heads, from the fire chief, police chief, our village administrator, public works department, building commissioner, are vaccinated. The majority of the staff is vaccinated. We have a few that's not vaccinated, but the majority of our staff is vaccinated in Broadview. So that's really good news. And if you're able to get the booster, I would recommend that you get the booster. Lindop hosted a booster clinic, and now that we have partnered with UAM, we're gonna do the same thing to be able to give those that want to get the booster to get the booster. So I just encourage you to get vaccinated, and if you are vaccinated, I'm gonna encourage you to get the booster. On Friday, we partnered with the Metropolitan Mayor's Caucus in ComEd, and we were able to give out 100 kits within 1 hour. And so I did go back to the Metropolitan Caucus and ask them if I can get more kits so that we can disperse more kits. And so we've asked for 150. So within the next 10 days, we should get the kits. Once we get them, we'll do another robocall and get the messaging out for those that's interested in getting the kits. But it's important that now that we're taking a proactive stand as it relates to sustainability and energy efficiency within the village of Broadview, that everyone, try to get their homes as energy efficiency as they possibly can. And what's in this kit is different items, but it can save you over $76 a year on your electric bill. So as we continue these conversations around energy efficiency, just kind of pay attention to the dialogue and take advantage of the opportunities that we have. It's a free program. It's no charge. It is based off 80% of the annual income, but that's our community. Our community meet those demographics. We received the Village of Broadview's Powering the Holiday Grant. And so this is an initiative of another Metropolitan Mayor's Caucus and ComEd grant. So we'll get $2,500 to do holiday lighting in the village of Broadview. And every year, those that know that we do Operation Santa, and we added a component to that, which is our parade through town. So we are anticipating to utilize those funds to decorate the park district as we parade through town where we host Operation Santa. So those are some of the things and the initiatives that we have going on. There's a lot going on, but it's just a lot going on. And I'm just happy that everybody is on one accord and they see the big picture and they see the the vision on what we have for the village of Broadview, and we couldn't do it without you all support. So I really thank the community for allowing me to bring resources to our own community, because for so long we didn't have access to resources that were available to us, and now we have access to resources that we could take advantage of. So I'm really happy and excited about that. So that's all that I have for tonight. I will call for a motion at this time. A motion to adjourn.
Motion to
Second.
adjourn.
Okay, I didn't hear the motion.
I think the mayor was speaking when I made it. Motion to adjourn.
Yeah, I said
So it's been
second.
properly motioned by trustee Miller, seconded by trustee Abraham. Roll call. Trustee Abraham,
Yes.
trustee Senior,
Yes.
trustee Armor,
Yes.
trustee Chamalabi is absent, trustee Miller.
Yes.
And Madam President, we are hereby adjourned at 8:17 PM. Thank you all. Have a great evening.
Thank you. Okay. All right.